Wow. Yeah. Let's go. Hello. It is XX Pasta XX. You know, we just chilling here in the back. I got this for fucking 89 cents, like a fucking cheap ass Dutch. Yeah. I'm trying to just quit smoking. I think this is gonna be the last time smoking. I hope it is, but it's not good for you. But yeah, we're gonna tell a story today. So, let me just get this all set up. Okay. So, today we're gonna be talking about first time I got robbed. And this is, I'm really making this to like help you guys. So if you guys ever get in a situation you don't know, or you know what to do and you don't know what to do, just like try to take, just always listen to yourself and don't be in with sus people and all that shit. Fucking short out. But yeah, okay, so first time I got robbed. So at this time I was living with my dad in Woodland because I was going through a lot of stuff with my family, and they didn't really want me like at the house for that time. I'm still going through stuff with my family like as we speak, but it's getting better. But yeah, so yeah, I was going through stuff with my family, and you know, I didn't want to go with my dad, but I kind of had to because or else I would have been like homeless. So I was living with my dad. So I went to Woodland. It's like a place that's close to my hometown. It was where my dad lived, and we were just I don't know. It was a really hard time in my life. I was really insecure about stuff, and I was still going to high school. So that's this. If you guys still go to high school, make sure that you're on game and you're on point, because with like all your grades and shit and like just clothes, because people really care about that shit. And I don't know. I might be speaking for myself, but I have some regrets. I'm sure everyone does, but make sure that you're on point in high school. Because I'm 20 now. And yeah, I'm just trying to get this YouTube shit popping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I go into this high school on like my first day, and I remember my first day pretty vividly. I had a broken arm. I was in like cast because I got into a fight with this dude, and that's actually how I got expelled from my first high school, and then I had to go with my dad because I got into this fight. So I still had it was like a blue cast right here, and I had this cast, and I was just really like insecure, and I really wanted friends, so I was just trying to do anything I could to just get in with like the cool people. So I was trying to get in with like the cool dudes and all that. And so I was trying to get into with the cool dudes, and I remember just meeting this dude. Let's call this dude he was a Mexican dude like me, but you know, I just remember meeting this dude, and he was like cool, I guess, but I don't know, he was just a bad apple. You know, you gotta stay away from those people. But at that time I really wasn't. I was just trying to smoke, you know, I was just trying to have fun. So this dude's not even the dude that robs me, but yeah, so I meet this dude, and we're all cool and stuff, blah blah blah. I'll skip to when I meet the guy that robs me. So I go, and yeah, in the comments, comment if you guys want me to like talk about the stuff that happened before, like the stuff that, just comment, and if you like, you leave constructive criticism. But yeah, I'll just get to the part where I meet the dude. So I see this dude, right? And like at first I thought we were cool because he was acting really cool, and he was like people were calling him like a tweaker, and like they were saying he was a knock, like it means he does like drugs and like hard drugs, like harder than weed, and all that stuff. So I was like really naive at that time, so I didn't really care. So I was just trying to like hang out with anyone that was like willing to hang out. I was really desperate. So I ended up like kicking it with this dude one time, and I have like a little cart of like weed, like a wax pen, and this dude's like, oh, you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I know that he only wanted to hang out so he could like rob me and shit. But this is gonna be a good story time for you guys. So we're hanging out, right? And then he lives in a group home. So I went over to like his group home, and he's with like these other dudes, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna go meet up with these girls right now. And I was like, okay, for sure. So we go meet up with these girls, and he was like, yo, he told his homie, one of like this weird like autistic dude, like I don't know, he was in the group home too, but he was like, he had like mental problems, and he told him, he's like, yo, like pull up like 10 minutes later, like we're gonna be here at the high school. And I was just like, okay, like he wants me to just come right now, but I was just like, whatever. So we end up going to that place, and then this dude, we're smoking, right, the cart, and the two girls are there, and they're just like, you know, fucked up girls that were just there to like help him rob me. So these girls are there, and we're talking and shit, and we're just, you know, having fun. And then I think he asked for my card, and I was like, yeah, sure, like hit it. And then he goes and puts it in his pocket, and then like later he sees the dude that was gonna like come over, and the dude takes a fucking, he doesn't take the turn, so he's supposed to go like this and like come forward, but it was like all like a ploy, so he just starts walking over here like a fucking idiot. And the dude's like, oh, I gotta get my friend, like we'll call this fucker Raul. Yeah, I'll call him Raul. So Raul was like, yo, like I gotta go tell this dude to come over here, he's tripping. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, like yo, just slide back when you're done. And then he goes to like he just dips, he just fucking walks out, and like all these the girls are still there with me, and I'm just like, okay, like is this fool coming back? And I realized I don't have my card. I'm just like, shit, man, this dude really just fucking robbed me. And I was like, okay, whatever, like this is cool, but not really. So I'm just like, yo, this dude's robbing me. He left his backpack like a fucking idiot. So I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna like take his backpack so to get like revenge at him, like a fucking idiot. Like I shouldn't have done that, because this gets me in a fuck ton more trouble. But I try to take his backpack, and the girls are just like, no, like you can't, like what the fuck are you doing? Just leave. And I was like, you bitches like set me up, like fuck you guys. And then I end up just leaving. And then I'm just like, bro, this dude's a fucking bitch. And I forget what happens after. Something else happens after. He ends up like giving me the cart back. He comes back and gives me the cart. I think so. I think he comes back and gives me the cart, yeah. And then like, because he has to get his back, so he comes back and gives me my shit. And I was like, okay, like fuck this dude. But I wasn't really thinking like that. Like I was just like, oh, he must have made a mistake, something like that. So I'm not sure if that happened, but you know, I think that's what happened. Because I want to get to this part which is more like fucking exciting. He takes me to like another time we hang out. I think it was after. Yeah, it was after this. And he takes me to like this we're just hanging out. He's with like these other dudes, and he takes me to like this fucking abandoned house, and he's like, yo, you want to box? And I was like, bro, like no, I don't want to fucking box. But I end up just boxing him, and he like snorts a line of coke before he fights me to like beat the shit out of me, and he starts like beating the fuck out of me, like boxing. And then the dudes that were with him just steal my fucking pen, the one that he couldn't get the other time. So they just steal my shit, and like I got the shit beat out of me. And then I'm just like, he ends up like, I didn't really know that he said that they stole it, but it wasn't like him. And I was just like, fuck, man, like, well, they stole my shit and they're your friends, like, fuck you, dude. Like, I wasn't saying that, but I was just like, what the fuck, man? And like, I ended up just going home that day, like going outside, taking a fat L. Hold on, guys, I need to hit this shit. So yeah, I take a fat L, and then I'm just like, yo, I see this dude. I just remember seeing like on his story, like him hitting a wax pen and just pissing me the fuck off. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna like beat the shit out of you for what you did to me. And then like I was like, don't come to school tomorrow, bro. Like I'm gonna whip your ass. And this dude was pretty like he said they said he was like a gangster. So I was just like, fuck, man, like fuck him. He's just trying to rob me and shit. So I tell everyone I'm not going to school, and then I go to school, and I was a fucking lame, guys. I was like a lame-o. Like I was so lame. Hold on, there's some fucking shit. Yeah, I was a fucking lame. So I ended up like catching him like walking to class. I'm just like, dude, like, I was like, bro, I didn't tell you. I was like, I thought you said you weren't coming to. I told you not to come to school today. And he's just like, what? And then he like immediately he just fucking punches me in the face. So like I'm just like tripped out. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then like I had this Bob Marley hoodie on, and it was like a video game. Like I swear, I fucking like this dude punches me twice. And then he just jabs me twice, throws his backpack on the ground. He's like, I said no. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck you. It's already on, bro. Like, we're going to fight. So everyone's like crowded up because like they're crowded up and they're just like, yo, they're fighting. They're all recording and shit. And then I get my Bob Marley hoodie and I act like I'm going to, I go like this and I just act like I'm going to punch him and I throw it on the ground to see where he's going to move. And he does like some stupid ass weave. And I'm like, yeah, I can catch him, bro. So like, he does like this stupid ass weave. And I'm just like, okay, like, yeah, weave like that again, bro. And I was wearing a ring on my finger, so like I fucking punched the shit out of him, dude. Fuck this shit again. But yeah, I socked the shit out of him. I knocked his fucking glasses on the ground. Fucking dude trying to say he was like a gangster and shit. He had glasses and shit. Yeah, so I fucking hit him with one of these long ass arm reach. You hear like a big this fucker drops his glasses and he's just like doo, doo, doo. And I'm just like, oh shit. Yeah, that's what happens, bitch. And then then he like tries to like immediately take me to the ground because I fucking rocked his ass. He wants to say he even to this day I bet he would still say I didn't rock him. I fucking rocked his ass. But and then he starts trying to take me to the ground. And I'm just like, fuck you, bro. So I started like elbowing his back and shit, just like bah, bah, bah. It's like, fuck you, bro. You're not taking me to the ground. And then we eventually, like, that was all that happened. I rocked him. And then we just keep fucking fighting and like it just gets stopped. And I think that was the last time he hit me. He like punched me against the wall. He might have like grazed me a little bit, but I'm not sure. Maybe one more punch, but I'm pretty sure I hit him too. So yeah, then that happens, and then fuck, man, I literally like I tried to like run away from fucking the mini golf cart squad that was trying to like arrest us or some shit. And then that day I had like a fucking kitchen knife in my backpack, bro. I had like a fucking kitchen, like a Michael Myers kitchen knife in my fucking bag. I don't know why, but like literally I was going through some crazy shit. And if you guys already know my story, like the psych ward shit, like yeah, I had a fucking knife in my bag. So I was on some crazy shit back then. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's what happened. The dude fucking got rocked. He lost pretty much all his respect for being a gangster because he got beat up by a lame. And then, yeah, that's his story. So, love you guys. I hope my channel grows so I can connect with you guys more. Peace.